We're driving back from the Bay Area, which probably was about an hour and 20-minute drive to get to our speech, and just thinking about it in terms of going and giving a speech takes a solid 3/4 of a day between prepping, driving, giving the speech, meeting with everyone afterwards, and thinking in terms of what are high dollar productivity items, because it seems like on the surface, instead of taking 3/4 of a day to go give a speech, I could probably review and or crank out, I don't know, a few returns, and so that's several $1,000s worth of work, maybe $5,000-$6,000 worth of work that I could do in a 5-hour period sitting in the office. And so it seems like, man, taking 3/4 of a day to go give a speech is costing money because I'm taking that time. But if you look at the ROI of the time spent, if from that talk, and there were a lot of really good, pretty engaged people that seemed like they might become clients, if I get, let's say, 2 clients from the speech at an average fees, our average new client fees are about $7,500. So that's 50, and the average lifetime of a client is about 8 years. So when you amortize that over 8 years, 15,000 times 8, that's $120,000. That means, based on average numbers, that 5-hour session would earn our firm $120,000. So that's actually a pretty dang good ROI compared to the maybe $5,000 or $6,000 I could get from sitting in the return, which is still good, making getting $5,000 or $6,000 billed and out the door, and that still needs to get done. But when you're looking at the opportunity cost of the time spent, and this is true for anyone in business, maybe getting that sale right now versus doing the marketing activities that are going to broadcast you out to 10 more people that are going to sign up, versus filling out paperwork that's earning no money for you at all, when you can hire someone out and pay them $12 an hour to do that while you go do the other high level work. It's important to look at how you're spending your time, and what might be seemingly the most productive time you can get to bring in that dollar right now is costing you in what you could be spending it on down the line. And so if I can take one 5-hour day that's going to eventually make us $120,000, I'm going to do that every day of the week. So on that note, if you have an office that you're looking for, need some training for, we go give speeches. So just putting that out there as well. And yeah, hopefully that was valuable. And we're almost back to the office. Got our leadership team meeting coming up. I've talked a little bit about that before, but I'll just kind of reshare what that is. And that's once a week, our leadership team, which is me, my dad, and then another one of our managers, meet, and we have a firm issues list that whenever there's something we need to talk about, we put it up on the list. That way, instead of just having random conversations, we have a set of time per week to hash those out and figure them out, and then roll them out to the rest of the team. So that's coming up. We do that every Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock. It's about a 90-minute meeting, and then that's close to wrapping the day. So, but yeah, figure out where your most productive time is and spend as much time as possible there.